What's going on, y'all? All right, so Ms. Malcolm Hughes here, back again with another book review. All right, so this time we are doing a comic book review, Killmonger. All right, so I know everyone went to see Black Panther. After the success of Black Panther the movie, Marvel decided to give Killmonger his own miniseries. So this is only a 5-part series, and today we're going over the first one. So there will be 4 more parts. And this is written by Brian Hill and illustrated by Juan Ferreira. So let's just dive right in. All right, so first things first, I think this comic book is good. It's not blowing me away. However, sometimes, you know how you're just in a really dark mood and you want something that's like gonna meet you where you are? This will meet you where you are. So yeah, it's funny in a dark way, a lot of dark humor. One thing I would like to know, everyone knows that Professor Xavier and Magneto have been rumored to be Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Just about their approaches, one for unity, one for separation. I would say that a lot of Killmonger, I think, is actually comparable to Malcolm X and his backstory. Just about losing his father, him going his own way, folks wanting to use his brain and use him and his own genius, and him owning that. I think that's a loose connection. That might actually be a hot take. But I think while reading this the initial time, I said that. The second time I didn't feel it as strongly, but I do understand why I would have written it the first time. So yeah, so this also, this gives us the background between Indijaka and Killmonger. So the comic book begins with Killmonger winning the battle against T'Challa. So yeah, so it opens and then we see Killmonger throwing T'Challa off the waterfall, and like everyone's in a panic behind. So that's how the comic book series begins, and then it drops us into the university when Indijaka is preparing, well sorry, when Eric Killmonger at this time is preparing to graduate. And based on the movie, we kind of know the journey that he ends up being on, but we don't know how he gets there, right? So this gives us that. It closes those gaps. We're dropped in the middle of a discussion between Eric and his guidance counselor. And his guidance counselor is telling him, everyone wants your brain. They basically just want you to come and tell them what to do. And he's like, I don't need you to tell me the value of my brain. I know that I'm intelligent. I know that people want to buy me. He's like, I'm just graduating. The price is cheap. Like, no. I'm gonna make my own way. She's like, that's crazy. People are begging me for the chances that you're giving up. And he's like, I'm good, love, enjoy. So him and this woman end up having sex, right? And as he's departing, he calls this white woman a colonizer. First time I read it, that felt very jarring and ill-placed. I felt as if they added it for shock value and to build off of the movie. And I was like, if they were gonna call that woman a colonizer, they should have done it during the discussion in the office. Would have made more sense that she was trying to convince him to go into a job that he had no desire to be in, and therefore force him to fall into the expectations of the societal expectations. This time, reading it again, it didn't bother me as much. She was still just, she's like, colonizer, the F is that supposed to mean? But it's an interesting one. So I do think that the second time the shock value had worn off. I get why they added it, but it just seemed like a cheap play. One thing I did appreciate about this series is just, or this initial book, is I am always one for a gem being dropped, right? Something that is just a bit of knowledge that kind of makes you go, ooh. Here, Claw killed his father. Actually, Killmonger did not know that, and he was taken under his wing by Claw and one of Claw's men, who was also Wakandan. Eventually, Eric finds out about that and He's not okay with it. He's in a rage. He now desires revenge. And the man is like, no, don't kill me. It wasn't me. It was Claw. I saved you. And he's like, please don't kill me. You're not a killer. And Eric is like, I wasn't until you showed me that I could be. Y'all, that was so deep. Seriously, that was so deep. Someone's telling you what you are not. You're not a killer. He's like, I wasn't until you showed me that I could be, because that's what they had trained him to become. And that was just like so like significant for me, just reading it, because think about life, all the things that you could have been, especially the youth, right? Just think about your youth, all the paths that you could have taken, and for someone to say you're not this, and it's like, I wasn't, now I am, and blame yourself, and it's now your death because of it. I guess it's, for me, it felt like thug life, right? The hate you give little infants fucks everybody. It felt like that. I do like that each of the characters has a distinct voice. I think that was nice. Also, anyone who's been following me for a while knows that I love when a character has an internal struggle. So the fact that Killmonger has a bit of an internal struggle, more with displacement and him feeling like he doesn't have a home anywhere, because he is Wakandan, right? He has not lived there. That is not his background. He's been here. And there's even a scene where he's talking with Mother Bass, and she's like, in the form of the Panther, and she's like, go home, put down your battle, lay this down, go home. And he's like, I have no home. I thought that was cool. The artwork for me is only okay. Like, it's not amazing. Again, if you've been here for a while, you know I like crisp. You know I like well-defined. Sometimes it works. For here, it just felt like they didn't dedicate the money in the budget. So it seemed like a bit of a rush job. Like, it's fine, but I don't love it. So yeah, nothing exceptional, but overall I think it's worth reading. I'm gonna continue. I'm definitely gonna read all 5 parts. I'm interested to see where this will go. I think we all became so invested with Killmonger, the character in the films, that I have to know a bit more about his backstory, and I think that is something that is becoming, that is being unraveled here. So yeah, so far I don't want to rank it yet. Like, I'm gonna give it, like, rate it. I don't want to rate it yet. I'm gonna wait until I read all 5 parts. But yeah, so far I would say I'm planning to continue reading, and I would recommend that folks pick it up. Like, I wouldn't say don't read it. I would say give it a go and see how you feel about it. So that's what I'm telling you all. Give it a go, see how you feel about it. And I would actually love if you all would read it, and then we could discuss it here over the next 4 books. So that's my take for today. Thanks so much for watching. Again, I do have buttons for sale. The link is in the description box below. $4.99 via PayPal. You send that along with your shipping address, and I will mail you a button. And as always, I appreciate the support, appreciate your time, but most importantly, remember to give time, and to have the best day of your life on purpose. Until next time, y'all. Peace out.
Pretty, witty, girly, worldly, one who likes to party but come home early.